Hey everybody, we've got a lot to do today. It shouldn't be too much work, but it may take a little bit of time, so I'm going to jump right into it. Excuse me. Yesterday, you guys finished the interest profiler and you got scores. So today, to do the project, you're going to have those scores. So make sure you go back into the other assignment and open those up so you can see those scores or write them down somewhere so you have them. And then we're going to go back to the ONET interest profiler, and we're actually going to look at careers. So the finished product today is going to be the slides. So you can open those up also if you want. I'll show them to you here. So what I've got is I've got some slides that you're going to need to fill out. Now I've created the template. You have as much freedom to change these around as you want, but the information that you'll need to fill in is here. So anything that's in parentheses on the slides, you're going to type in your information there. So like on this, it says type your name here. You'll type your name on your slide there. Then this one says the name of your first career choice. Write a brief description of the career choice in your own words. Then you'll have one for education, telling us how much education is needed for that career, the average pay that someone can expect from that career, and then also why you think that career is interesting, why this job. And you'll do that for 2 careers. So you're going to have to select a couple careers. Some of you may already have one in mind that you know you want to do, but that would be sorry, something funny was happening on my screen. So we're going to go in and find these careers. You'll be able to find this information very easily on the ONET interest profiler. But also, if you have a career that you can't find on there, I'm fine with you using whatever career you select. You just may have to do this research on your own on the internet somewhere to be able to answer this. So what we're going to do when to get started is here on the interest profiler, we're going to enter scores. And we need our scores from yesterday, and we need to type these scores into these boxes here. So I'm going to go ahead and just type in some scores that I've used earlier. And then once you get those scores typed in, we're going to hit next. It takes us back to the end of the survey that we got to yesterday. We're going to hit next again. And next one more time. And next one more time. So it's going to talk about job zones. Job zones, they've got all their careers in here organized in ones that need like very little education or preparation, all the way to ones that could even, need a doctorate degree, a lot of preparation for that job. So that's how they're organized. You'll be able to see every job, but just to kind of give you a heads up on how it's organized, that's what the job zone means. So on this next slide here, it's going to tell you to select a job zone. It doesn't matter which one you select. So I'm just going to select one right out of the gate. And then hit next one more time, and it will take us to where we can see a list of careers. Now, a little word on these. Over here to the left, you'll see puzzle pieces. If there's a white puzzle piece, that means it's a great fit based on your interest. If there's a blue puzzle piece, that means it's the best fit. That means they really think you would be interested in that job. You can select any of these careers that you're interested in. Any of them are fine with me. Just understand that the ones with the blue puzzle piece or the white puzzle piece are the ones that the system thinks you would find most interesting. Also, you'll see these little shiny sunshine things beside some of them. That means that job would be in high demand in the future. That career is growing, and they think there'll be a lot of opportunities there in the future. Now, as I look down this list, I may not like any of these jobs. Remember, we're only in job zone 1. I can go all the way up to job zone 3, 4, 5. I can go to any of these I want. So I'm going to click job zone 4. And looks like there's a lot more things that I'm interested in or that would be a good fit for me here. So I'm just going to click on one, materials engineer. So when you click on career, it takes you to this page, and it has all kinds of information. It tells you what the job does. It gives you a little video you can watch there to learn more about it. The knowledge, skills, ability, and personality it takes to be good at this job. Technology used in the job. Down here is where you'll find information you'll use. This tells you how much education is needed, right? This needs a bachelor's degree or a doctorate degree is usually needed for this type of work. And then it also tells you the average salary right here. You'll need both of these pieces of information to be able to fill out your career slide where it says education, what type of education you need, and the average pay that it pays as well. Also, you'll probably be able to use that card for the brief description of your careers. Now, notice this is in your own words, so don't just take this blurb here and cut it and paste it. Put it into your own words. Tell me what this job does. So you're going to have to get 2 of these. So once you find one you like, you might want to keep that tab up so that you can go back in here and fill out your slides. And then you need to find a second choice, a plan B. Let's go foresters. All right, like that. And same thing. Now, remember, if you're looking through the careers and you can't find the career that you just know you really want, that's okay. You just won't have the card. So you'll have to find all the information on Google or through your own research. So just to recap what your goal is today. First, you'll get your scores from yesterday. You'll type them into the O-Net profiler so that you can get to the careers and look through and find your top 2 careers. And then once you find those careers, you need to fill out the slides. Everything that is in parentheses needs to be changed, and you put in your own words there. Anything that's not in parentheses, like average pay, you don't have to mess with that, but you have to put in your own words on all those. Once you get that finished, you can click turn in and you will be done. I'm going to make this assignment due on Sunday at midnight, so that gives you the entire weekend to take care of this so you don't feel rushed. You've got today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, any of those days, but make sure that I get it before Monday morning whenever I come in and start grading all this. That's a lot. If you have a question, remember you can email me at my teacher email, or you can also just simply type a private comment in the assignment on Google Classroom, and I can get back to you that way too. All right, enjoy it. Have fun. See you.